IFOTS family, we're back on the streets, and today we'll be talking about the football season in general. It's almost over, and we've seen, player performances, we've seen club performances, we've seen performances that have surprised us, but we'll be leaving it to the fans to give us their opinions. Let's begin. How far, my Oga?
I do, boss.
How you doing now?
I do.
What's with the name?
AY, Ayodele.
AY.
Ahmed Abiodun. My name is Abimbola.
OBL.
Jude.
Jude.
Yeah.
Bellingham?
No, maybe just Bellingham. That's normal. Jude.
Normal, just everyday Jude. You dey play ball well.
I
Just
dey
dey try once in a while. Which club you dey support?
Arsenal.
Gunners. So when we just talk about Arsenal, and their performances this season now, we've seen some player performances that has been, outstanding. Some ones have been disappointing. So we just ask you maybe 7 questions about the players in general.
Players.
Who do you think has been your best player this season?
I'm a best player like this now.
Like for performance this season?
Performance. Well, Saliba actually, Saliba like.
I mean, he has been at the top for some years now. Right?
Wait, the guy don't save us like.
That's true. What about the worst player? Who has given the worst performance this season?
Martinelli.
Everybody on they complain about Martinelli for a while now.
Nonsense. They don't play like bro. 101 guys don't they miss him like waiting they happen.
I know I can relate to what Arsenal fans feel like. What about your? I don't know. Arsenal don't make too much signings, but who has been your best signing this season?
Who else? Rice, man.
No, you don't say no. Be this season, Rice join. For the one where you make this season, now.
This season, we sign anybody this season. We didn't really play anyone.
Merino, Sterling, all these guys.
Sterling they start match now.
But I personally I feel like Merino has done well for
Merino. Normally the guy know the striking like.
And anytime where he strike, he go score. So we can say maybe Merino has been, in your opinion, has been. Okay, what about the worst signing?
The worst. The guy with the get injury, the guy with the knock injury back to back. Timber now.
That guy has not even done anything. He has not done anything wrong. Okay, what about your most underrated player? That he performs well, people don't really talk about it, but you know that he's very crucial.
The guy with it from our academy, Wineri or when?
This Kelly?
No, be Skelling, the Nigerian guy.
Oh,
Wineri now, yes now. The guy come up. The guy the waist.
He's putting in a good shout.
Yes,
your most overrated player this season?
Overrated. Saka.
Are you playing? What type of playing is this? This is playing?
I know Saka now overrated now. Like, what the guy they do?
Bukayo Saka.
Anybody will
no allow Arsenal fans catch you for this way you talk. I even thought you have said someone like maybe Odegaard or something, but
no.
Do you
Odegaard is our main man.
Okay, your last question, your most improved player.
Our most improved player. I'm going to be this guy, It should be, let me say Partey. Partey shall do there now.
He's a good shot, but Partey has always been good, but I think he has, taken his level of importance is top much better in the team this season. Well, Jude, it's good to have you. Keep following football on the streets. Which club you support?
Manchester United.
Man U. Your player performances this season, we've seen some ups, some downs, and who do you think has been your best player this season?
Best player this season in Manchester United?
Yes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I think everybody has been all about Bruno this season.
The guy
is undoubtedly outstanding. Your worst player?
Right now?
For this season, as regards performance this season?
Missy Mount.
You can't call him a worst performer if he didn't even perform at all.
So because the guy is not even there. He's not there at all. He's not there. Compared to the amount they bought the guy. So the guy is not there. So
what about your best signing?
Signing this season?
Yes.
Dogu. I think Dogu.
Even better than Ugarte?
Ugarte is not that consistent now. At least Dogu is still more consistent than Ugarte.
Your worst signing?
What signing for this season? I don't know.
Did you have a lot of bad signings this season?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, your most underrated player?
Maguire.
Most overrated player.
Overrated player. Casemiro.
I don't think at this point, even at the start of this season, nobody is rating Casemiro anymore. But then, and then the last one, your most improved player.
Improved. That would be what's the name of this striker? Island.
Really?
Yeah, the guy compared to last season.
Some people might argue that he's even the worst player this season.
No, compared to last season. Compared to last season, at least the guy tried it.
Well, there is no limit to what you can achieve in terms of improvement. Well,
yes.
It's good to have you on the show. AY.
Thank
Keep
you
watching
very
football on the streets.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Which club do they support? Which club do they support? Barcelona fans. Now you now on the hot pass this
Seriously,
season.
now no, yeah.
Who do you think has been your best player this season?
I think Yamal or Rafinha. Well, Yamal is the best.
Yamal or Rafinha?
Yamal.
Okay. I mean, what about your worst player?
I think Ansu Fati.
He hasn't really gotten much time like that. Your best signing?
Okay. The player that we signed.
Yes. That has played well so far.
Maybe Lewandowski.
Okay. Although Lewandowski has been there for like a couple of seasons now, we'll go with that. What about your worst signing? Player that you signed that hasn't played very well?
Maybe. Munde is very good. I can't mention his name, so maybe I'll just go for maybe Bade.
Okay.
Bade, so we have already signed him.
Okay. What about most underrated player?
Ansu Fati. I swear to God, Ansu Fati. It's very good to us, but they won't use it as much as we want. So.
Okay. Your most overrated player?
Overrated player. Ansu Fati.
See, he's underrated and overrated?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I misunderstand what you are saying. So I want to talk about maybe Rafinha.
Okay.
Rafinha is
the most underrated?
No, overrated. While Ansu Fati is underrated. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. What about, I think this is the last question, your most improved player? No player that has been there for a while, that hasn't been good, but this season he has just he has blown up and he has played well.
Koundé, I can mention Koundé.
Well,
he's playing for right back.
Good opinions, OBM. It's good to have you on the show. Keep watching football on the streets. Which club do they support?
Chelsea fans.
A Chelsea fan, not Blues, man.
Blue for love.
See, now about Chelsea this season, now we don't see some player performances. Some of them have really done well, some have done badly. But once we leave it, everybody's opinion is subjective. So once we leave it to the fans to take their opinions. For Chelsea now, who do you think has been, our best player this season?
So far as at the moment, since Palmer is not playing so well again, since he's not scoring anymore, so I think for now it's Neto, because at least he's doing some kind of things. He's going against that Fulham. That goal is very outstanding. I love that.
But a lot of people will also mention Caicedo. But then, like I said, opinion is very subjective. What do you think? Who do you think has been our worst player?
This is our worst player. I think it's Nani Madueke. It's very poor.
Personally, I don't like Madueke, so I wouldn't, really. I don't think I would have an contrary opinion. Okay. Our best signing
this season.
Some of the players that we've signed.
Well, so far I think it's Palmer.
For all the signings we made this season, we signed some players this season.
I think Neto. Neto is good.
Our worst signing,
Nkuku.
Nkuku joined us a long time ago. He didn't just join this season.
It was so far so good. I know. He's still the worst signing.
Over the past 3 seasons.
He's still the worst signing.
Okay, our most underrated player, that player that puts in performances and people don't really appreciate him until he's missing.
Jackson. Because the time that he went to injury, we really miss him.
Yeah, that's actually
that forward.
It's one of the things that even affected Palmer's output and all.
Yeah,
but our most overrated player.
I don't want to say the name.
Say the name. No worry, say the name. Talk your mind. Say the name.
Most overrated player. Let me go for his Fernandes.
You say what?
I agree with that. So that's why I knew you were going to mention Enzo. That's why I said the name. Okay, for the last one, who do you think has been our most improved player?
Most improved player in that team, I think. Let me go for. Okay, including the new signing.
Yes, yeah, everybody.
Well, if you look at Sancho's performance compared to Man U when he was Man U, it's very.
So you say Sancho has been our most improved player?
So far this season, I think. Yeah, among the new signings, I think.
Well,
Sancho.
no problem. Abiodun, it's good to hear your opinion as regards that. I might agree with some, I might not agree with some, but I'll leave the fans to also determine if you agree with your take. But it's good to have you on the show. Keep watching football on the street. Which club do you support?
I support Liverpool.
The champions of England are here. Liverpool now. Particularly, you have had a lot of outstanding performance this season. You saw what Arne Slot has done since he took over from Jurgen Klopp excellently. But let's talk about the players now. Who do you think has been Liverpool's best player this season? I mean, this is like asking an open question, but I still need to be asked.
Actually, I would say Salah has been my best player this season for Liverpool. Actually, although I would love to share it with Van Dijk because the two of them have been outstanding this season.
Captain Fantastic.
He has been the wall in our defense, and Salah, he has been producing those numbers. Those numbers have helped us. So,
okay. What about Salah, the worst player?
Well,
I mean, it's hard to pick a worst player from a team that just won the league.
I can actually pick
okay.
the most that are actually underperformed, or let me say didn't actually rise up to expectations. I would say Nunez. He was good actually. He saved us.
But does anyone ever expect anything from Darwin Nunez?
I expected.
Why you say rise up to expectations?
No.
Okay.
No, Liverpool fans expected from me because we keep supporting him every match.
Yeah.
You can hear from the fans. We keep chanting his name, and with the amount we used to sign him and everything, but this season was not really.
What about your best signing this season?
We didn't really sign any player actually, apart from Chiesa. He didn't play.
So no best signing for Liverpool.
There was no signing this season for us.
We can also maybe give it to any player that came from the Liverpool ranks, yeah.
Okay, although not this season, I can say Conor Bradley.
Okay. What about Konsa? I think Konsa.
No, Konsa. I'll say Conor Bradley. Okay.
Your worst signing? Well, since for a team that has only one signing and hasn't lived up very well, I think that's quite a straightforward answer.
What signing for this season will be Chiesa because we didn't use him actually. So.
What about your most underrated player?
Most underrated. I would say, although he's good, but people don't actually praise him to that extent. I would say that is actually Konate. Actually, they actually put the praises on Van Dijk instead. But
I think we experienced the same thing with Matip as well.
Yeah, Matip.
What about your most overrated player?
Most overrated player? Do you have any overrated player?
I know you have overrated player, but you don't.
So. Because it can't be Salah.
It can be Dominic Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
It could be.
So, but yeah, I'll see that.
And then also there is also Andy Robertson who has been.
No, Robertson was he's not overrated. He's just,
no, who hasn't? He has
passed his prime, so he's actually dipping now.
But overrated in the sense that people still think he's up there.
No,
in the recent.
We fans don't think he's up there again because we're actually begging our owners to let him go.
Okay, for the last one, we have the most improved player.
Most improved player, I would say Cody Gakpo. He's our most improved player.
You know, Cody Gakpo is actually one of my favorite players in
He's
world
my
football.
favorite player actually.
Well, it's good to have you on the show. Keep watching football on the streets. So there you have it, guys. We have heard the opinions from the streets, and of course, we've got some very, very controversial opinions. Even myself, I had to laugh at some of them. We got opinions from Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans. Do you think some of these opinions will represent what you or what general fan base would agree with? Let us know in the comment section, and of course, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Catch you next time.